What's going on, everybody? You back rocking with Sweet Science. You on the air. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Regardless of this coronavirus running rampant, I'm glad all of y'all are in good health. I hope that y'all haven't had anybody affected by this virus. And I hope y'all staying safe, man. Just want to talk a little bit of boxing this morning. What I want to talk about right now, is this whole issue between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, you got Oscar De La Hoya talking about, well, them two fighting is like really part two of me and Floyd. Man, you know, over the years, I've grown to really dislike Oscar De La Hoya. I just don't like that dude. I don't like that dude. He's a pompous. He's a liar. He's an idiot. He's a rapist. I just don't like him. He's a hypocrite. And so what I mean by hypocrite is, like, for example, when Floyd fought Conor McGregor and Oscar kept talking about how bad it was for boxing, but then saw the money and the paycheck from it, and then jumped his stupid ass out there and was like, I'll fight Conor McGregor, like trying to score a fight with Conor. Like, he's just a bum. He's a cokehead. He's a drug addict and he's a cokehead, Oscar De La Hoya. And that is the reason for his incompetence in dealing with his fighters, you know, in the past and even now. His two star fighters right now, his two biggest, Ryan Garcia and Canelo Alvarez, whom of which have both expressed that they don't like dealing with the dude. You know what I'm saying? So to call a fight between Gervonta and Ryan Garcia part two of him and Floyd, that's stupid, because though Gervonta is undefeated, Gervonta is not no fucking pretty boy Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Money Mayweather was something else. You know, Money Mayweather was just that. He was just about the money. Pretty boy Floyd, bro, Gervonta, I love Gervonta's skills. He can fight. The guy can scrap. I fuck with Gervonta heavy. Gervonta, if you watching this, I fuck with you, you big head ass nigga. That nigga can fight. I like Gervonta Davis. Ryan Garcia can fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just, out of all the up-and-comers, the new guys, well, not necessarily new, but the younger generation, Gervonta Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia is at the bottom of that list. He has the least amount of skill out of all of them. He doesn't really have any power. He's like a kid still. He's a grown man with a little kid body. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, Ryan Garcia going back and forth with Gervonta, I don't know if it's clout that he's going after. I don't know if he's clout chasing. I don't know if somebody's hyping him up to believe that he could beat Tank. I don't know if Gervonta actually does believe himself. I'm sorry, if Ryan Garcia actually might really believe he could beat Gervonta Davis. But listen, man, I'm taking bets. We can place bets. If that fight happens in 2020 or 2021, I want y'all to reference this video. Y'all can reference this video, and I'm taking bets. And I got $200 on Tank. Ryan Garcia has speed. Ryan Garcia has speed. That's it. That's it. He doesn't have power. So, any of those other new guys that I named, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, I didn't name Loma, but Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta, they'll all beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is just an Instagram model. He's just an Instagram model. I'm not really that big of a fan of him because he runs his mouth more than he's proved. You have to his mouth talks more than his hands. And in boxing, your hands are supposed to talk more than your mouth. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not really that big on Ryan Garcia. Now, people can say that Gervonta talks a lot, but Gervonta has had higher caliber fights, championship fights. He is a champion. He's already been a champion. So when you have achieved those things, you have a little room to talk. You have a little bit of room to talk. But Ryan Garcia has no room to talk, man, about anything. He's a protected girl. He's a protected ass kid. He's a teeny bopper. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, like on a scale of 1 to 10, Ryan Garcia's speed is like, we'll give him a 10, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, Gervonta's speed is like an 8.5, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, Ryan Garcia's power is like a 6 to a 7. 7 might be kind of high. 6.5. On a scale of 1 to 10, Gervonta's power for their weight class is a 10 or a 9 at least, at the very least. Footwork, I'd say their footwork is about even. The ability to take a punch, we've seen Gervonta get blasted a few times. We haven't seen Ryan Garcia get blasted yet. Now, for any of you dumbass haters that sit up here and say something stupid like, well, because his skill's so good that we haven't had to see him get hit like that. No, he hasn't fought competition that is serious enough and heavy enough to press him to punch him like that. And if any of y'all try to use that logic, well, he's just so good that we haven't seen that happen to him. Well, I can use that logic for any boxer, so be careful about that argument. So, you know, the back and forth stuff is cool, especially if they're trying to build the fight. But I don't see Ryan Garcia really beating anybody significant in that weight class. Anybody or around that weight class. Anybody of notable name or anything like that. I don't see Ryan Garcia beating him. I just don't. That kid has a long way to go, you know. So I think as of right now at that weight class, like, I don't even see Ryan Garcia. They might be in a different weight class by a weight class or two, but I don't even see Ryan Garcia beating like a Gary Russell Jr. I think Gary Russell Jr. would beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. So, you know, man, I just think that if Ryan Garcia is going to go for anybody, the first person he should go for in or around that weight class is Shakur Stevenson. And he'll probably lose that. Probably. But that should be the first person that he should go for. Anybody else, like a Teofimo or a Lomachenko or a Devin Haney or Gervonta, that kid's gonna get his ass whipped. He's gonna get hurt. So that's my thoughts this morning. I just wanted to speak on Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia. But anyway, again, subscribe to the channel. You rockin' with Sweet Science. You on the air. Beat the like button up, and with that, I'm out.